What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper. Fall it won't stop raining.
It's been raining a lot.
Raining so much. Sucks. I don't like the rain.
It was like raining so bad yesterday, my whole subdivision was flooded, so I couldn't get to my house.
Dude, that's crazy. It was still flooded when I came tonight, like both sides of it.
Yeah, if you come off like Sangamon, it's all flooded.
Yeah, there was like, I literally was going so slow through the water because I didn't want to like splash up too much, and like get all like, there was literally just giant puddles of water going off the road into the sidewalk. I'm like, this sucks. Rain is the worst.
Yeah,
rain is cool for like maybe one day a little bit, but then it sucks.
I was coming home. And I went off the Sangamon one and literally was all flooded. So I'd like take like a crazy back route. Like some super, I don't know, crazy, way. And every time I turn, some street would be flooded. So I have to take another street. Then I have to take another street. And I'm like zigzagging all over the place with all these back roads to finally get to my house. It took me 20 minutes to get to my house from
Are you serious?
Over by Anytime Fitness in Walmart.
That's horrible.
Which is, for you guys who don't know, that's like a 5-minute drive.
Oh, yeah, if that. Jeez. That sucks. Thanks, rain, for nothing.
Oh, it was worse. I hated it so much.
And I'm pretty sure it's still raining. I can hear it outside right now. So
it's dripping out there.
It is dripping.
But yeah, no, it's supposed to be... And it rained pretty hard. Was it Sunday night? I don't know. It goes off and on, but it rains hard. It legit floods everything.
Yesterday when we were driving back from Louisiana, we got to Carlinville, and it rained so hard you couldn't see. And it sucks because when you're on the highway, the trucks just make it so much worse because they have the spraying water coming up, and it's just, you literally can't see.
And when you're passing them, you legit have to just hit your gas and pray you don't run into
You literally just are like, I hope no one's in front of me, and then you just go, and then you can actually see a little better once you get past the truck. But
the thing is, you got to get past the truck.
Rain, not fun. Not fun at all.
No,
and that's how you open up a K-pop podcast episode, talk about the weather. But we do that a lot, so it's okay.
What month is this?
It is May, right?
Okay, that's where...
Gonna be May, even though it's more than halfway through.
I'm not sure why this calendar is set to April. I was so confused.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, is it April?
Come on. What is that?
I was looking at how many lists you have on our
Is that our platform that we make our thing on?
Pretty much.
Come on, platform. I will not say it by name.
Why is this in April? This was weird. But, yeah.
Hopefully they're not shorting us all those views because to pat ourselves on the back, we didn't doing pretty good.
Not doing the worst.
Exactly.
Speaking of views, everyone, go watch my other YouTube channel.
Yeah, promote the page, or promote the page, yes.
If you like Magic the Gathering, my friends and I have our YouTube channel now called Not Your Average Meta, and we put up gameplay videos of our subpar decks with my below-average video editing. So...
Dude. It's a hit.
Although, not going to lie, I've got a lot of positive feedback on it, so...
First one is out now.
Not just from people I know, either. It's from, random people that watched and commented on it.
That's good.
Oh, thank you, gentle stranger.
So, that's it. Just making that magic impact.
It really is. So, yeah, go check it out. It's pretty cool.
Dope.
Pretty cool.
It probably already has got more views than most of our videos on YouTube, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's been out for, Monday, Tuesday. It's technically Wednesday morning, so it's been out for 2 days. It's got 110 views on it.
It's pretty good.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but when most of our views on YouTube, we get 8.
Oh yeah, our K-pop ones get not that many.
And actually, going off K-pop standards, in the first 24 hours, they had 80 some views on it. So it's not terrible.
Got off to a hot start.
It's way better than I thought it was going to be. I legit thought it was going to have maybe 10.
Yeah, well.
But
good
people
work.
are like, hey.
People like magic.
It is very true. And I'm going to try my best now that I know what I'm doing to upload this stuff on a weekly basis. So it'll be weekly episodes. So yeah, if you like magic, you enjoy hearing my voice because that's all it pretty much is, go check it out.
Sweet. Everyone go check it out.
Not Your Average Met on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Good work.
Thanks.
And that's our episode for today.
See you guys next week. Peace. But, yeah, I don't know. We've had a lot of stuff happen in the last couple days.
Yeah, we've been bombarded with some awesome K-pop recently, especially from girl groups.
True.
May is just like the girl group month, apparently, of
Dude, May showers bring... Wait.
April showers bring K-pop girl group comebacks.
They're just blossoming before our eyes.
And they take away groups too.
True.
R.I.P. Eyes One.
And G-Friend.
R.I.P. to someone else.
Although, the way I was reading it, it said they didn't re-sign their contracts with that company.
But they're not done.
They're not done. So they can go somewhere else and do other stuff. It's not like they're like, yeah, we're just leaving forever. Kind of like EXID. They didn't re-sign with Banana Culture, but then they still put out music together as a group.
So maybe G-Friend isn't disbanded.
They're just not.
But they're not re-signing their contracts with their company.
Which is Big Hit Entertainment.
Which is whatever their company, Big Hit, because they bought their company out. I don't know all the details. I saw a bunch of speculation of like different things and why. I have no idea. But G-Friend is not renewing their contracts. And, to be honest, it sucks for all the G-Friend fans. And I know that they were a very popular group from when they debuted to now. But I don't care that much because I was never that huge of a G-Friend stan. So, I mean, this one doesn't hit home like it does for other people, and I am sorry.
I get it, though, because Eyes One also just does Bandit.
Yeah, so. No, I was going to say, that's what I was kind of leading into. I was like, maybe this one doesn't affect me that much, but it kind of made me realize, like, a lot of the groups that kind of came out when G-Friend did that we really like, or that I really like, are probably closer to the end than to, like, the beginning, you know?
Like Red Velvet.
So, eventually, they will disband. So, that's how this one kind of hit me. I was like, man, eventually, the groups I really liked from then are going to be done. So it was kind of like a sad thought. I mean, G-Friend, don't care that much, but it did hit me. I was like, man, my faves one day.
I think about he's going to be up on this chopping block here pretty soon.
Well, I mean, everyone
pretty much not a group anymore.
Everyone has a contract decision eventually, and a lot of our faves are getting there pretty quickly. So,
and like Red Velvet,
even like Twice, Twice. You never really know with Blackpink since YG wants to bring out another girl group. Like you just don't know what's going to happen. So,
or even like Lovelies and Oh My Girl.
Yeah, I mean, groups that have been around a long time, you don't know because I mean, no one like expected G-Friend to just be up and done, and that's kind of what it seems now.
What's kind of crazy too is I was thinking how when I used to watch like old wrestling shows like Royal Rumbles, how there'd be people who'd enter the ring like over and they count down, a new person enters every many seconds. And I'm like, yep, that guy's dead, that guy's dead, that guy's dead. Like, that's crazy. Like, all those dudes are dead. That's, like, just a few years old. Now, when I think back on, like, Dream Concert 2015, I'm, like, thinking about the lineups of, like, the groups that played. I'm like, well, they're not a group anymore. They're not a group anymore.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't together anymore. Like, they're not doing anything.
That's just, and that's just how it works. True. Like, that's just part of being a K-pop fan, and we're starting to realize that more with, obviously Eyes One and some other ones, but yeah, that's why that G-Friend one was like, that stinks because eventually your faves are going to kind of be done. But yeah, I don't know about Red Velvet, especially with Joy having her solo as cover like a weird album. Cover artist of 90s and 2000s hits.
She better sing Love at First Sight by Kylie Minogue. I'm going to be real disappointed.
I just don't know what that even means. I don't know why Joy wouldn't get her own music. But whatever.
Probably the same reason aespa didn't have their own music.
I didn't even know that. That's just must be SM's thing now. Is everyone's just going to cover Fast and Furious songs? So
they're just flexing their money because they're just buying other people's music to remake it, not even making their own.
Didn't even realize that until you said that like a few hours ago, and we listened to that song from Fast and Furious, and I was like, yeah, this is the exact same thing. Like,
also that song's a banger.
That song is awesome. What was it called? Next Level. Yeah, it was awesome. Shout out to whatever Fast and Furious that was on. I have no idea.
It was like one of the new ones.
I've never really watched those. I just know there's a lot. But it was really sick, aespa. It was, if that's like technically a comeback, your song, it's my favorite song you've ever had. So
I think it's billed as a comeback.
Yeah, I think it is.
That was really dope. That Idol song they put out was pretty cool. For the Universe app?
Yeah, that was cool. Yuki's solo song was very cool too.
I didn't know she had a solo song.
I was impressed. It was good. There were just like so many. It was like hard to keep up because then we had Rocket Punch being amazing.
Oh yeah, Ring Ring by Rocket Punch. If you haven't heard it,
man, amazing. Everyone go listen to that song. Because
hopefully we can listen to it next week on the review episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more in the review episode. But man, that was amazing. We had
Promise had We Go.
Which was also amazing. We always say if we're almost does anything, we love it. And this song was a banger.
It was so good. They never make bad songs, though.
B-sides are awesome. The video was so cool. Visuals. I mean, it was another one of those moments. I was like, man, Fromis just automatically rising up my ranks of groups because they're here doing something. Like, that's all it takes.
That's really it is.
But it was really good. It was really good. Tribe even had a song that I didn't know, but I listened to. It was okay.
Yeah.
They were there.
I liked that better than the first one they did.
Yeah, I did too. Still didn't love it, but I liked it a little more. So I guess they're trending in the right direction. I think, did The Black even come out last time I had a podcast?
I think he was getting ready to come out.
The Black is like the best song of all time, so everyone go
awesome.
Support The Black.
They made it easy.
That was so dope. I loved it. And yeah,
I'm trying to think. I think there's some other stuff that came out. I don't remember what it is though, because I mean, there's just so many of them. But the main ones, like aespa was sick. That just came out. What other one did I just talk about?
aespa, Fromis.
Oh yeah, Fromis
and Rocket Bunch all came out on the same day.
And it was freaking awesome.
Which was like yesterday.
On the same day that G-Friend disbanded.
Yeah, that was
just the news they're disbanded.
And we had Jenny's awesome Calvin Klein photo shoot. That was sick. There was just a lot of K-pop girl group happenings that day.
I thought there was a big boy group that came back, but maybe not.
I don't know, maybe.
I might have been making that up.
I know BTS is coming, so prepare yourself, Josh.
Oh, also another song that's crazy that came out that's pretty cool is Hot Sauce by NCT.
Oh, that was cool.
Best that video as well. The live stage video.
Best live stage I've seen in a while.
Cool.
We watched it last week. Or Friday. I don't even remember.
You haven't even got to our review episode yet, but it's been a big month.
Yeah, next week's going to be a jam-packed episode.
I can't wait to see all the groups that debuted that I've never heard of. I know there's a couple because I keep seeing things and I'm like, I've never heard of these people.
Yeah. We still have Everglow coming too.
Yep.
I'm not sure what day that is exactly, but it's got to be soon now because they've had so many teasers.
It's got to be at the end of the... Actually, I could tell you. I'm pretty sure it's like the end of the month. I remember them announcing it. I'm like, wow, this is like they're announcing this so far before they like even come back.
Because they've had a lot of teasers and they've had like all the individual ones and they've had the group ones and now they had like a little like... It was almost like a movie preview. It was like really legit.
Like really... All I know is... They've legit made so much money that the quality of their videos has progressed so far since the beginning.
So much more. So much more production than what Bon Bon Chocolate had because that video was literally in a room with like some props and now they have...
According to this, it's the 25th.
Okay. So we got a few days still for Everglow.
They have just such a long line of... They had all the concept photos, track lists, trailer videos... Some history thing, highlight medley, comeback V Lives on the 24th, and the actual album and official video releases on the 25th.
So we got a few days still.
And then the hidden gem at the end that you literally don't ever hear about is on July 25th after our birthdays. It says there's an online concert.
Oh, sweet.
We'll just snuck that in there.
That's dope. That'll be, maybe that's when Yenna will debut.
Maybe. Also, happy late birthday to Anda and EU because they both just had their birthdays.
Yeah, that's super convenient. Was it literally like a day apart?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. But yeah, happy late birthday to our girls in Everglow. Excited for that. It looks really sick. And, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be really good because Everglow's always good.
Based off what I've seen from their teaser videos, oh, man.
Looks awesome.
Talk about another level.
So much, level. This is what Ace was talking about and Fast and Furious. R.I.P. That one guy. What was his name?
I don't remember.
The one.
All I remember is the memes when
Paul Walker. R.I.P.
When Glenn died in The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler alert: Glenn dies in The Walking Dead like 4 years ago. They're like, "We miss you, Glenn." And they put the Asian guy from the Fast and the Furious' picture up.
wrong guy.
Asian lives matter.
Man, that show's still going on. I think.
Is it?
I don't know.
I never watched it.
I watched like the first couple seasons, was so into it, and then it was like third season. I missed it one week, never watched it again.
I just know like my ex was like super into it and she'd watch it all the time. And literally every single time I watched it with her, the episodes were exactly the same.
I think
like, they're walking, they found some walkers. Oh no, are they going to survive? Everybody's fine. Oh no, some big bad guys here. Oh, we killed them, everything's fine. And then it'd be like the next season and they'd go somewhere else and do the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I know I watched a couple seasons and I was like so into it and then I literally like missed one episode, and I was like, I'll catch up, like, because I watched it with people. I was like, oh, I'll catch up and watch with you next week. Never watched it again, and I just never paid attention. I have no idea what's going on with it now, but I assume, like you said, there's zombies, and they are trying to survive, and there's bad people and good people, so I don't know. It was cool in the beginning.
Glenn died.
That was, I don't know when that happened, because I didn't know he died.
He got hit in the head with a bat.
That was a long-ass time ago when that show came out.
It's... How many seasons does it have?
I don't know. A lot. If you're still liking The Walking Dead, way to stick with it, man. That's determination.
If you're just now starting
Is everyone dead? Like, how's not everyone not dead yet?
If you're just now starting it and you didn't know Glenn died, sorry.
That's on you. We're not apologizing. You should already have watched it.
That's
by
like
now.
spoiling.
It came out in like 2014.
That's like spoiling the end of Harry Potter. Like,
yeah.
Spoiler alert. He never finds his parents.
Seriously.
They're
it's
dead.
Like the end of, it's like the end of Dreamcatcher's quest. They did not find the tree of knowledge.
The Utopia tree.
They failed.
Or like the end of Inception.
I don't even know. Could be anything.
I just don't know if the top falls over.
That's a great movie. Love Inception.
I don't know. That's one of my many, many unanswered questions in life. Also, if you guys have not seen that yet, that's your fault. That was a long time ago.
Inception was 2011.
That was like decades ago.
That really was. I think it was 2011, maybe before.
I wasn't old enough to drive when that movie came out. So
that movie was so sick. Still is.
Actually, I lied. I could drive.
Probably.
But I couldn't buy alcohol or anything illegally.
So that's a sign that if you didn't watch it and are spoiled by it, that's on you.
Yeah, sorry.
I do not feel bad that the top maybe does.
Also, to all of our listeners out there that are too young to know what Inception is, go Google it. It's a good movie.
Yeah, go watch it. That's true. That's probably the real issue is were people even alive to watch it.
It's crazy thinking about
probably
the difference in ages and stuff because I really didn't. Well, I think about it sometimes, but it really didn't put it into perspective for me until Alex Rodriguez bought part of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Anthony Edwards says, I have no idea who this is.
Yeah. That is crazy.
And I'm like, seriously?
That is wild. I feel like you
have to accidentally know who
Alex
Rodriguez
is. Yeah, I feel
is.
like... I mean, I don't even care that much about baseball. I know who Alex Rodriguez is, but, I mean... I feel like he had to go out of his way for that one.
That's like being a casual basketball fan, and but you play baseball, and you're like, yeah, I don't know who Allen Iverson is.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not know who that is? How do you not know who, Tracy McGrady is, or,
seriously.
Vince Carter? You've got
I don't know who Steve Nash is.
You have to purposely not...
Yeah.
I don't even like
baseball. He must really hate baseball.
Dude, I was like, I don't even like baseball or hockey, and I still know who people are that were, played sports. That were, recognizable people.
Yeah, I know, 2 hockey guys, and I never watched hockey in my life.
I don't know. That just blew my mind. I'm like, I get you're only 18, 19 years old, but how do you not know who Alex Rodriguez is?
Well, that's what someone was saying with that that SM thing. What was it called? Pink Blood or something?
Blood, yeah.
And there's I don't know what it actually is, but someone was saying it was maybe Boa and then Taeyeon, Irene, and Karina, and they're that would be Bona or whatever her name is, Boa and Karina, teaming up because Boa's what, well into her 30s or so?
Yeah.
And Karina's 18. It's
I'm sure she at least knows who Bo is.
Yeah, probably. That would be the real wild twist. Who is this?
Who are you?
That would be crazy. But
is this the makeup artist?
Is this my dance teacher for the day? I mean, I guess.
She could be, actually.
Pink Blood. That's so intense.
I don't know. The logo just kind of seems kind of not...
I thought it was just Aespa's TikTok channel or something. I didn't think it was actually I don't know. I've seen so many different things on that already.
I mean, I get it. It's just the logo, but based off if I saw that, I think it's a new girl group debuting or something. I wouldn't think that's a super group of anybody being made.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what it is.
Lightsome, that logo.
I kind of thought it was that.
If you're Lightsome and I saw that, I wouldn't be oh, this must be a super group. I can tell Super M's logo. That's kind of a simple.
Yeah.
This is an extravagant, over kind of. I guess tailored to the younger generation.
It's a really intense name.
Based off my...
Dude, we need that Super M of Cube girls. That'd be awesome.
So Idol?
So I was just going to say, it's just going to be everyone in Idol but Sujin. And that's it. And
in Soren, if she's still around.
Maybe Soren is the dance coach.
They're running out of people.
Seriously?
Well, I guess they're not because they're debuting this new group, but...
That has a decent amount of girls in it too. I don't know the exact number.
8 or 9, a bunch.
It looked like a decent
all that matters
team.
is Chowan's there.
Finally, I'm glad she's.
Nayoung and the other girl from Produce 48. That was legit a kid on Produce 48. a kid. She was
like Natty on.
She looked like
16.
she was 10.
That was the funniest thing when because spoiler, we're not going to say anything, but we maybe started to watch a different survival show.
Yeah.
But that was funny when people were like, "Oh, Natty should have been in twice." I was like, "Did you see her on the performance?"
And she's
like 6 years old.
Next to like a grown Nyan. Like,
she's just like a tiny, tiny kid. Like she's good, but like she's literally a tiny child.
Like there's no way.
I don't think she should have been in twice.
That's like when you see those pictures and it's like a high school basketball team. It's like which one went to the NBA and one's like a giant dude, like it's like 6'9",
and it's Zion,
and then it's like just Tyler Yates.
Yeah.
Like which one? No offense, Tyler, if you're listening to this. But it's like just him like, which one's going to the NBA? And like,
one of these players went to Duke.
One of these is not like the other.
Guess who? And it's Zion Williamson breaking the backboard. Yeah, that's actually a pretty accurate comparison for all of you who
or if anybody
know who Zion is.
If anybody watches like anime and stuff, there's always like when there's ever a fighter or like somebody who's supposed to be like, you know, one of the main characters who's like super huge and like ripped like Goku.
Yeah.
And then like a normal person's like a stick figure.
Yeah.
Like which one's Goku and which one's just a random guy on the street?
You just have no idea, but they somehow have like the same strength.
Man, I used to love that and watch like Street Fighter because they'd be walking around like looking for these fighters to challenge the fights, and the guys were like ridiculously like stupid big, like 6'8",
super veiny,
like 5,000 pounds of just straight muscle.
Yeah,
and then it's like talking, he's like, I don't know which one to use. He's like heads like everyone else like up to like his chest, and there's like little skinny dudes look like Brett. Like, I wonder which one to use. He's like looking around.
We're looking for this Ultimate Fighter. Who is he?
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Natty was not making it. I thought...
It's just funny because they showed the clips and she was just a little kid.
Like legit a kid.
She's a little kid. I was like, dude, who thought she should be in twice? Like, I don't think...
was making a kids bop group?
I was going to say, her and, like, Momo. I don't know if that really works.
Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the clips from 16 when they're doing their, like, dances and stuff. Like, her and Mina and like, Nyan and, like... Jonghyun and Sana, no. Sorry.
We understand that in K-pop, people debut very, very young. But even then, she was a little child. I was like, okay, well, at least she's getting her exposure.
True. And then she got really famous off of it.
Yeah, so. She's doing her thing as a solo artist now. Good for Natty. I kind of became a fan after this super special survival show that we're watching.
Yeah, we'll have to start that in a couple weeks because we got an episode to do next week for our end of the month.
We're already at that time.
Which, looking back at it, I probably should have looked at how many comebacks and songs there were so I could have decided if I needed to make it 2 weeks again or not.
That's a good point.
I didn't think about that.
Let's just hope that we only need one.
Yeah, I know.
We'll just guesstimate and say we only need one.
Well, one had to be really long because there was like 8 groups that debuted.
So many.
I don't know. I know a couple groups debuted. I don't think there's been like an overly large amount, so I think we should be okay.
Yeah, unless I have like absolutely not heard of like any group, and there's like 12 debuting groups, I don't think there's been that many. So, or enough to like really, really, really separate it. So I think, fingers crossed, we should be good this week. But we have heard this should be good before, and it's not worked out. But
stay tuned.
Stay tuned
for next week's
episode.
Stay
tuned to see if we're going to be in a big pickle next week.
Yeah, see if I can make the magic happen. Oh, side note, really has nothing to do with anything, but if I've learned anything based off the last couple weeks of me having to do things, I would hate to have to be a content creator for a profession. Like, it's just so much work.
Yeah, especially if you got to put stuff out like every day.
And you're like, actually, like, you have to do it, or you're like... Because, see, when I'm doing stuff, like, even like this, or, like, making my videos, or filming other things, or whatever...
Yeah.
It's just, like, fun, like, just because it's something I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
So it's not, like, any pressure on me to actually do it. So if I'm like, I'm going to put this out on Sunday, and I don't get to it, nobody cares.
Right.
But to actually be a content creator, we have to put out videos, like, 2-3 times a week, film stuff, do all this stuff. That's all you do all the time, staring at a computer, doing things. Couldn't do it. I hate it. You have to like post on your social media all the time, different stuff, and you have to. It's so much work.
Pretty intense.
So anybody out there who thinks about being a content creator, it's a lot of work. I don't even do it as a profession, but I do it as like a side hobby and other stuff, you know, just for fun, and it's already a lot of work. So I would hate to have to actually like, you know, my paychecks were like dependent on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know.
Thank God I work a normal job.
I was gonna say everybody has their thing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're really into it, I would want to do it. But that's just me. I'm just going to give up on content creation altogether. Remember I told you this was my magic channel? Forget it. I'm ending it right now. It's over.
It's over. Videos coming off YouTube.
Dude. But yeah, I was sitting there thinking about that when I'm like editing all this stuff, and I'm just like, man, I would hate to have to do this all the time. It's like, even if not a content creator, just working for a company, that's like what you had to do.
Yeah.
Like just sitting and staring at a screen all the time, like doing stuff. Oh my god. It would really get to me after a while. I'd have to get up and take some stretches.
Dude, only the strong survive.
It wouldn't be me. I'd be dead.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I had to do. Still do, kind of. But, dude, to each their own.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so much work.
It is. It's a lot of work. And you have to make sure everything works, so.
That's also true.
All the little parts equaling the big part. Got to make sure those are all there, so that's always fun.
Yeah. That's why I don't do graphic design anymore. Just didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So much work.
Dude, it's okay. You're a soul creator.
I guess.
Soul skater creator.
I just create out of
You're
the
like
goodness
Team
of my
Pup and
heart.
Suds.
I am the one the one man Team Pup and Suds.
Soul skater creator.
Anyways,
watch Brink. Great movie.
Oh yeah, for you kids who aren't old enough to know who Brink is, go watch Brink.
There's probably a lot of people who actually don't know what that is, so that kind of sucks. But it's a great movie. Back when Disney made awesome movies for TV.
Who's the one in the Discord that didn't know what Brink was? Was that Josh?
Probably Josh. I was gonna say Josh.
Or Mango. Someone didn't know what it was because we watched it one night.
SMH, man. So, I don't know. Josh doesn't really know a lot about cool stuff, so. And I know he doesn't really listen anymore, so we can say whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
He smells.
But anyways, yeah, that was my side tangent about...
Dude, that was a good PSA.
All I'm saying is if you're going to get into it, it is a lot of work. So, I don't know. Don't do voiceover stuff. Shoot it all live. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just can't talk. I have no idea. But that was like the hardest part for me is doing the voiceover stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you get better at it.
I was telling someone, you think having like 82 episodes on a podcast would make that work? Nope.
Nah.
Never. I don't know.
Not when you have to line it up with something happening on screen.
Yeah, it is completely different. Because you were going to say whatever.
Podcast is not hard. Like,
no, it's
podcast is just talking.
Just get into podcasting. Go become a K-pop podcaster.
People are going to make a podcast sound like it's really difficult. You're going to find people that are going to say all these complicated things and interviews and work and blah, blah, blah. And that, like, it takes this much dedication. And, like, sure, if you want to do that, that's fine. But let me tell you right now, a podcast is just straight fun, and it's just talking with your friend. That's what it is. We have pretty good equipment. Do we have some crazy elaborate studio setup? No. And we're doing just fine.
We literally have one microphone and a laptop.
And we have, like, it's just my old Mac, and, you know, we have our very nice Yeti microphone, and we make it work.
Which, honestly, when you had the cheap microphones you bought...
Those sounded awesome.
It sounded just as good. The only reason I got the Blue Yeti one was because I got, like, a good deal on it. I think I got it for, like, $60.
Yeah.
If I was going to put, like, top-notch retail price for it, I probably would have just been like, we'll just use the other ones.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got it because we were in the same room.
Back when we started, we literally used two mics that I got off Amazon because we had to do it over Skype, and they were both, like, $10 a piece. Literally, all they had was, like, an on and off switch, and you plugged it in. And they worked.
I don't think... And both parts had, like, something random broken on it, so, like, didn't work all the way.
Yeah, like my stand broke because it was super cheap. I was like, because I didn't know. I was like, maybe we're going to do this and absolutely hate it and only never do it again. So I was like, I don't want to spend money on a nicer microphone and, like, waste it. So I just got us cheap ones, and they worked great, and they sounded great. So, I don't know.
No, you don't need, like, the fancy audio equipment. What do you edit in, like, just GarageBand?
Yeah, I just have GarageBand, which is literally, well, if you have a Mac, it's on a Mac. So, and that's, you know, and then I just pull some clips off the internet if we need songs, or you send me clips if we need songs, and, you know.
That I totally downloaded and get legally.
Yeah, that we pay all the money for, and then I, you know, put it into our little site that we use, and that's it. It's not hard. Like, people make it sound like it's some crazy, like, 50 hours a week job to... No, it's not. And those people were foolish. And if they want to do that, that's fine. But that is not what we do. We actually want to, like, enjoy doing it and having fun and just, like, talking. We try to put all the super hard, deep, like, thinking work out of it. You know what I mean?
I also will say, too, that for the video editing stuff I've been doing, that everything I've done with it has been free.
Yeah.
I haven't paid for any of it.
Yeah.
So, if you want to do stuff like make podcasts or do video editing, you can do it for literally probably $30 or less.
Yeah, it's not expensive.
Because there's actually a voice recording thing in the video editing software I have. And if we wanted to record it on this through that, we could. And I could just edit it on there and put it, like, you know.
Yeah, it would work the same. The only thing we pay for now is just our subscription to our...
to, like, host the episodes.
Our site that puts them on different platforms and puts it on, we can put it on YouTube. And that's the only thing we pay for. And that's, I think it's like $25.
And honestly, if we wanted to, we could probably just do it ourselves on each individual one, but that takes way more time.
That would take too long.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we don't, I don't mind. I mean, we don't mind paying a little bit. So
$50.
Maybe,
you could be a video editor. You could be a podcaster. You could do whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, it's just, and then for the podcast, it's just talking. That's all we do.
We're not like in a fancy studio.
We just talk. We just talk. I mean, some people may talk for hours and have to edit down. Like, we don't do that either. We were like, oh, let's just try and keep it around blah, blah, blah. And we'll talk. And if we have to edit something out, which is honestly really rare, I will. But usually we're just having a conversation about something we like and we have fun. That's why we do it.
We don't even have chairs.
No, we're sitting on the floor right now, which is good, on the nice table.
This is a great table.
I just don't like seeing all these people make it sound like it's just like, they're almost trying to like intimidate people and almost scare them off to like not do it, because that's not what it's about. If you want to do it, go do it. You can anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
We're soul podcasters.
Pretty much. Like
SEO.
Anybody can go start a podcast about, and the best thing is you can talk about whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Don't need interviews. Don't need anything.
Yeah,
If you talk to your friends about a certain topic that you like, there you go. That's pretty much a podcast.
And here's the other thing. You don't need specialists. You don't need anybody crazy on.
Yeah.
If you have a question or you wonder about anything, use something called Google.
Yeah, just do a little bit of research online if you want to. And that's it. You don't have to, have any type of crazy standards of like, oh, we need this and this and this. And yeah, I don't know. We just always kind of tried to do it the most like chill, fun, easy way possible, and it's been working out for us. So,
and that is our PSA on how easy it is to be a content creator and why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
The old double whammy, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Pretty much, just shout out to all the people who make it sound too hard and scare people off. You guys stink.
The other thing that's crazy though, when you think about it, is people you see all the time like talk about like, oh, you gotta do this, you have to have like Audacity, and you have to have this, and you have to like filter all this stuff. We don't have a pop socket for our microphone, so I mean, they always talk about like all the stuff you should do, but do they really get any more listens than we do? Or
I don't think they're like millionaires. So
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm judging it off success, and they're not millionaire podcasters. We're working for a ginormous, huge network talking about K-pop, so therefore, I think we're all on a level playing field. Honestly, don't really care about anything else.
Honestly, I've seen some other podcasters talking about random stuff like this, and I've never even heard of them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, wow, you guys really went all out for it, but
sure. And look, nothing against if you want to be super technical with your equipment and get all, your, like
kind of like the video editing stuff. If you're like into that,
if you want to be, it's up to you. That's pretty much what we're trying to say is if you want to make it super intricate and like, I don't even know, like have all these special guests that know exactly what they're talking about and have exactly all your cutout thought, like you can do that. But if you just want to go talk, you can do that too. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
Honestly, you could just film like a podcast or a video or anything you want, just like on your phone nowadays.
Yeah. We could totally. The one I did by myself was on my phone. That was all just with my iPhone. Sounded pretty decent to me.
Yeah, use your phone and you can just record whatever you want, and cameras and stuff just get better and better and better.
If you want to do a podcast, do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Hit us up. We'll listen to it.
Yeah, we'll listen to it. We'll promote it. Someone will listen to it, other than us too. Because when we started it, we're like, man, we might not get one. Like, who knows? We didn't have any expectation of, oh, we need to get this many followers by this time or have this many views or blah, blah, blah. We literally we're just going to do it and put it out there. If we get 0 lessons, whatever, no expectations. So And guess what? People do listen to it.
I remember we got our first 100 listens, and I was like, "Whoa,
yeah,
100 people listen to us."
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think about people listening to it a lot or a little. So
the other thing that was really crazy was that it was from all over the world. It wasn't like places you wouldn't think would listen to it. Like we have listens from everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Like our second biggest listening area outside of the U.S. is Brazil.
Yep. Shout out South America.
Yeah, shout out to Brazil. And Indonesia and Canada.
The Discord meetups are going to be crazy one day.
And the other thing that was nice about it is we made a lot of friends through it.
Yes, so many friends. So many friends within this last a little over a year now. But people we literally talk to every day. So it's another good reason to get into it.
Yeah, you make a bunch of friends. Hit us up. We'll be your friend. We'll talk to you.
And we'll support your podcast on whatever you want to do.
True. Support local podcasts.
That's our team PSA for just follow your heart desires and don't work too hard.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Exactly. Now it's time for the episode.
Yeah, so there you go.
We had to do a little audible for this one.
Because I moved the other episode we were going to do to a different week because we have a whole end of the month thing coming up.
Yeah, we're going to need more time for the next one coming up because it might be a series. So
yeah.
We're going to move it.
So this episode obviously is going to be, well, I guess it's not obvious to you guys because you're listening to it right now. But we have your favorite groups, that you listen to and that you have you up on your pedestal. Oh, these are my favorite groups, K-pop groups that people ask you about. But obviously that changes from time to time because groups are inactive or they're disbanded.
Yep.
Or they leave. And I figured, or like we were talking about earlier, some are just more prevalent than others, so you see them more.
Absolutely.
So I asked Justin if we should do an episode on our new favorite groups that are currently existing because it's a perfect time because IZ*ONE's gone and my other favorite group is also gone.
Yeah.
So this is our new top 5 list of our favorite groups right now.
Yeah. Just who's hot in the streets right now.
And my first one is a group I've been super into recently for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Lovelyz. I did a box opening. Go watch it. It's pretty cool.
Go watch the box opening for Lovelyz last album.
So this is the song. I'm pretty sure it's called Mimyo. It's Mimyo.
Mimyo.
And it's off their 4th mini album called Heal. But yeah, I've been super into Lovelyz recently.
I never thought I'd see the day, but here we are.
I know. It's one of those things where it's last year we really learned about WJSN and some other groups. So this year I was you know what? Maybe I should learn about another group.
Yeah.
Look at Baby Soul.
The fearless leader.
And then I was watching, we watched some random video with Lovelyz in it. I'm oh, they're pretty cool. So I watched some other random videos. And that's usually how I get into anybody, just by watching random videos.
That's how it happens.
So, and then I went and bought the album and I was checking it out. So, my number 5 favorite group right now is Lovelyz. Really just worming their way in there.
They're cool. I've randomly liked them for a little while now.
Yeah, he's liked them. It's weird because it's
they've been just a group that's kind of just, I'm just yeah, I like Lovelyz. I knew they were one of the groups that I randomly learned all the members. It didn't take long. Usually I always have a tough time learning somewhat bigger group number, but I learned everyone in Lovelyz. I was oh, these are them. And I would listen to their comebacks and I'd watch them on Variety, and they were never my oh, these are my favorites right now or blah blah blah. But I was always a fan of them. And I was
I knew you liked them, and I saw them at Dream concert.
Yeah, yeah.
And I knew. I've actually known a lot of the members of the group, but I never we were talking the other day, and it wasn't I purposely went out of my way to not listen to their comebacks or stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just on any videos I watched or was on Spotify, they never came up on
yeah,
songs that would be recommended to me, which is kind of weird.
That is weird. That is really weird because they have a lot.
But I Chew, banger. I used to listen to that all the time. And then I really liked it when you showed me Obliviate.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I listened to that whole album. It was really good. So, recently I started listening to some of the older stuff. Because I used to also think they were more a fairy idol type of cutesy group,
Yeah.
But they've actually got a lot of really good songs that aren't like that at all.
Yeah.
Also, this song came up on my Discover Weekly 2 weeks ago before we even got on this adventure. So,
really?
Yeah.
Of course.
But that's like the first Lovely song that ever got recommended to me.
Discover Weekly always knows. Also, just like really, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I got into him because I saw Miju, and I've like, Miju's been one of like my favorite idols for a really long time. So then I just looked into the group. Then I really like Yin, and I watched Variety. I mean, it's really just you watch videos. Yeah. That's how it happens. I watched them on like some old Weekly idols, and they were really funny.
And then we watched that one. What was it? It was like Idol in the House or something like that. It was something,
yeah, like Idol House.
I remember watching like a Dreamcatcher one. And then I saw a Lovelies one. I'm like, oh, hey, we should watch this Lovelies one. And I thought Jen was really funny, so...
Yeah, they were hilarious on there. That was a cool show. I like that.
They were all really good on that.
Fun fact, when I was in quarantine, I watched Luna on that, I'm pretty sure, because they were in a purple house and did random games,
yeah.
So...
But no, so Lovelies gets the number 5 spot because... They're not necessarily active, but I've been more into what they're doing.
I hope recently. I don't know.
Don't disband because they're on that.
I was gonna
say, on that 5 to 6 year plan right now.
I was gonna say they've been around a while, and of course, the time when we were like as a team getting into them more, like, oh, I hope they come back. They'll disband.
Probably.
So,
speaking of disbanding,
yeah,
what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Throwback to EXID because "I Love You" is one of the best songs ever, and I was jamming. I've been listening to it a lot while I've been driving. It's randomly like always on. Like you're like.
Man, look at
it's so sick
back there with her long hair. It's crazy because I remember seeing the like teasers for this, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be the sickest song ever.
Dude, it delivered.
Isn't it like who's like doing the voice back? Is it like someone like famous, like Halsey or something?
I don't know. Could be.
I thought it was. It like featured somebody like famous on it. This is also their first comeback we were excited for because all 5 members were there.
Yep, that is true.
Because the last song, DDD, was freaking awesome, but,
And I don't think, that and, like, I don't think Lady had everybody. Soulja wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And then she, like, came back, and this, like, the first song they had, and they came back, and it was, like, awesome. I just remember hearing this, like, little, like, chorus beat down the part, I was like, this is gonna be sick.
The teaser was sick with, like, Ellie. I was like, this is gonna be... If this is gonna go in the way I kind of think it's gonna be... So sick. And then the chorus part like hits so nice with Highland and Soulja singing. I was like, oh man, this song is sick.
And of course it was produced by Shin Sedong Tiger.
What? Why is this not Tribe's debut?
Dude.
As one group leaves, just give the song to someone else.
Just inherit it. Like a coming of age stage.
I'm pretty sure Ellie produces their songs too.
She does. It was Ellie and Shin Sedong
They've been
Tiger.
good though. Like I'm not gonna hate on them because they've been okay. And they're brand new, so they have room to grow. But I swear, any time I drive and I put on my K-pop playlist, it could be any, like, 2-minute drive, 10-minute drive. This was, like, always one of the random songs. So I was like,
well, it's alright, because I always heard Megista, too.
Man.
I've legit heard that song more than I think any K-pop song ever.
It just, like, always finds a way. Yeah, I've heard that song a lot, too, just by driving.
And Hani's the goat out here.
I just love this song so much. Never forget... This was the album when we walked into the Fancy Pencil, and I didn't even say anything but hi. The guy pulled it from under his personal like desk and was like, "Here you go." I was like, "How?" And I was like looking for it. He's like, "Here you go." I was like, "How did you know?" That's still one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me. I have no idea how he knew that.
That is true.
I never said anything about it, and he's like, "Here you go." He just like slid it across the table. I was like, "Thank you."
Dude, my man knows.
He did.
Gosh.
This song's just really great. It's just an awesome chorus, and then the "I Love You" part is so sick too.
Everyone's just freaking out.
I didn't know that. I was like throwing up at a party. Very much EXID.
That's the craziest phone case ever.
They just have some. They just have some bangers though. Some great songs. A great group to go down in girl group history that wasn't necessarily from like a main company at all.
Hey, who's gonna be next like this? Brave Girls.
Dude, yeah. Man. Yeah, they're coming back eventually. I think in June. Is it June? I don't even know. I honestly thought it was April still.
This beat is just so sick.
It's so sick.
She just broke her
little dance move, and they're all...
Or her razor.
I think this was the song when we watched them on the Christmas Weekly Idol, and they all hated on Highland's purse.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, ew, I don't want anything inside your purse. What a great episode.
That's right. Man, that's awesome.
Great song.
Next up, my number 4 group is a group I've talked about quite a few times on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Majors with Spit It Out.
Mm.
They all have, like, their own personal Instagram accounts.
Oh, yeah.
So I, like, see a bunch of stuff they do because they, like, post stuff all the time.
Nothing makes me more pumped than when I find out that the groups have individual.
Speaking of Eyes One's members,
Eyes One's getting there. They're like halfway, maybe almost.
Also, just freaking Vita and Bien are like just awesome. So
it was someone's birthday, like today or yesterday.
I think it's Ida.
Yeah.
The one with short hair. If anyone's watching. Mm-hmm. Also, I just love the song.
This song is so cool. Every single one of their songs that they have put out so far has been excellent. And they've all been, like, different, too.
When are they coming back?
This just goes chalking up to the why are they not the most famous group ever with the WJSN.
I don't know. Spoiler alert. Foreshadowing. Get it, girl. I love this song. This
song is sick.
I just love the chorus.
Whoever makes their songs, excellent job.
I'm also, like, on the verge of collecting all their cards in the card game.
Oh, yeah.
By that, I mean...
How many is that?
The one comeback they had.
Dude, nice.
So there's, like, 6. I think I've got 4 of them. And they're all, like, 1 stars, so I can draw them for, like, 4, like,
yeah, you can just get them for, like, nothing.
I can't wait to get them.
I think I have a couple of them.
I can't wait to get them and then, put them together, send them together, and get nothing.
Just complete the collection. Get a Cloud Star.
Which I think is weird because they had that one comeback, but they didn't make any cards for it. They only have Spit It Out. That's the only cards they got.
I think they have other ones.
I looked and they only have Spit It Out.
That's weird. I thought they had some 2-star cards. Man, it's probably somebody else.
They have like some A and S cards.
Huh. Spit It Out.
Unless they just add them in the last like 2 days.
I don't know. I probably just... There's so many cards in that game, I probably just saw something else.
There's also so many groups I've never heard of.
Yeah.
But no, everyone, stand Majors. Majors is dope.
They're really sick. I hope that they can get a backing that they can come back, like, multiple times. Because their song... I like every single song they have, like, a lot.
Well, it's a good sign that each video we've seen from them so far has had better video quality.
Very true.
Like, look at where Everglow came from. Well, we'll be able to see it.
And now they have, like, a Broadway blockbuster film production.
Like, I know, it's the second Avatar. It's crazy.
Seriously.
Steven Spielberg directed it.
It is crazy.
When are they going to open up their fan club so I can go join it?
Yeah, seriously.
Man.
I wonder when your WJSN one will get here.
I don't know.
I see people getting it online, so it's got to be here eventually.
Well, considering the fact I waited 3 months to get cards that I ordered from the United States, it could be
Who knows?
Everyone, stand Majors. They're dope.
What a great song. They would be a perfect KCON group. So,
they really would.
Whenever KCON is a thing again, let's bring Majors to the United States so we can watch them.
What's your next one?
All right, my next one is another song or group that I've listened to a lot recently, and one of my favorite subunits ever. Odd Eye Circle, and we're going to go with Sweet Crazy Love. Because they're the GOAT Luna subunit.
Also, we've seen some of these music videos so many times
oh my gosh.
that we're just watching, like, stages.
Stages are the best.
Oh, yeah. Pick the good one.
The right choice. My favorite Chori is Odd Eye Circle Chori.
Dude, that's all of our favorites.
Second favorite, Love Cherry Motion Chori. Other than that, the list stops.
Oh my goodness. This was the right choice.
I haven't,
Look at Blonde Kim Lip out here.
Just the best.
Speaking of, there was a huge poll this person did on Reddit a little bit ago, and like there was like 42,000 overall votes cast.
That's a lot of votes.
And the number one favorite song by, voted on by everybody was, Eclipse by Kim Lip.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. It deserves it.
Goodness, those are some shorts.
This is,
maybe their best stage outfits.
Yeah, they're really cool.
My biggest gripe ever with Luna will always be Why was Chori in Odd Eye Circle and not Eve?
Man, if Eve was in Odd Eye Circle, you could kiss everybody's K-pop hopes goodbye. I don't care who you are. You could be Girls' Generation, Twice, BTS. No future if Eve is in Odd Eye Circle. It's the most important musical team in the history of music. Sorry, Chori.
Yeah, nothing against you, but...
It may sound like we don't like Chori on this podcast,
like
and that is not true, because we love Chori.
She is my favorite, all-time Luna song.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, oh, you think we hate her? Go see what we both say is our favorite Luna solo.
It's literally on my list.
It's the best.
If you go listen to the episode, it's on my list as one of my top 10 songs of all time.
Ever. It's one of the coolest songs ever. But Eve would be sick in Odd Eye Circle.
All I know is, shout out to the stylist out here.
Seriously. I just loved back in this time when
Heavy breathing.
Kim Lip and Jinsoul were just both blonde.
Oh, yeah.
It was just the best.
Kim Lip supremacy.
Also, like a few other groups I think of, I do not understand why Luna's not more popular. Like, one of the coolest ways to debut, in reverse order, every single song is good, the subunits are sick.
I know they're really popular outside of Korea.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
They're really popular in America, especially after the last songs they put out.
The solo songs, I guess they are really popular, but I'm like, man, I feel like even in Korea they should be huge.
My favorite gif ever is the one of it on the basketball court and Vivi shoots the basketball 8 feet short of the hoop, and it's Luna trying to chart in Korea.
Oh man, of course it's Vivi shooting it. But they're
she's a back-to-back champ. I'm waiting for her to get that three-peat.
I honestly haven't even seen the competition happening anymore, so I think she ended things.
She shut it down.
Got too easy.
Speaking of shutting things down, one of my biggest questions ever is when I watch videos and this guy's like, he shut down the gym, and people freak out. And I'm like, so did they win? Did they lose?
Yeah.
Was that a game winner? What happened?
And he made 3 threes in a row.
And then they just leave and everyone mobs the court. I'm like, so did the game? Is it
over?
Yeah.
Kevin Durant in New York City or
Rucker
Park.
Did they even win the game?
He literally makes 3 threes in a row and everyone just freaks out. Yeah, that's what Kevin Durant does.
I don't.
He makes buckets.
Or that's the same video where Michael Beasley's just getting buckets on him crazy.
Yeah. All right, number 3.
My number 3 is a group that's coming back here momentarily and is known for what we like to call the Everglow debut budget. And it's Everglow with Bonbon Chocolat. I listen to a lot of Everglow.
Boom. Another group that has not missed.
My random playlist, and they just always just have bangers, so I just let it go. Also, I just love Bonbon Chocolat.
They come on mine too because I think every time they have a new CD or album, video, whatever, I put every single song on the playlist. So.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite groups. Love them.
Really excited for their comeback.
I'm not excited for Sion's stupid pixie cut hair thing. I hate it so much.
It was interesting in the one.
I don't like it when people have it. That's the one where it's long in the back, but it's short on the sides of their head to their ears.
Yeah.
So it's a half bob, half. I'm imagining it's the girl version of a mullet.
The worst was when Somi had it from DIA.
Oh, that was the worst thing.
Hers was so bad. I feel like it's not too bad if they don't cut the bowl part super far back, but hers was all the way to the back of her head.
I'd say the most famous person for having that haircut is probably Momo. She had it for a while.
I didn't think hers looked bad though.
No, it didn't. But I'm saying, if you want to know what it looks like, go look at a picture of Momo. She had it for a long time.
The bangs into the bob into the normal long hair.
It's just layers.
It's a staircase.
I mean, Songyun had it for a little bit and it was okay. It was okay. On the hairstyle.
Yeah.
I know Sua from Dreamcatcher has it a lot too.
Yeah.
Who else just had it?
I just remember Somyu's was just so horrible.
Somyu's was the worst.
It was so bad.
That's up there. It was bright orange, which is obviously...
Man, that was just a trigger for this podcast. They wanted to make us mad for whatever comeback that was.
I was going to say, that's on my list with the worst haircuts, up there with Urim's hair in Dreams Come True, and her bangs were at the top of her forehead, and they're bright orange. And when I mean forehead, I mean
strong forehead there.
3 fingers above her eyebrows.
Yeah.
Also, I just love this dance.
Yeah, this song is so freaking sick.
Goodness.
I just always blows my mind as a debut song.
Also, they played this live and we saw it, and it freaking slapped
sick.
So hard.
The day Corona hit. My gosh.
Got knocked unconscious.
That was such a sick concert.
Have you guys ever seen those videos of the face slapping contest those guys do? On that dude that got smacked and passed out on the ground comatose.
Dude. Those are so intense.
Oh, they are. Those guys are big.
The best one was just like a skinny dude giving his all to a big giant dude with a beard. Doesn't faze him at all. And then he just like gets super happy and then crushes the little guy and he falls down. He's like he just like
just ready to...
Yeah, he just like sniffs and then he just slaps the little guy and he just dies.
I'm the little guy.
I don't know what that's called, but it's awesome.
How is this a debut song?
It's the best.
Maybe this is the comeback where Sion overtakes EU as my bias in the group.
Dude, maybe.
She's always on the cusp, but it never happens. I remember when I would message you about it, and I'd be like, man, I just don't know who my favorite is. There's so many choices.
Dude, it took me forever to get my bias to Everglow. Because they're all so great. Literally just so sick. I'm so glad we have Everglow to power us into the future.
Gosh, can't wait for a year to become the head on top of that Voltron and really just lead them to the promised land.
Dude, I don't know. We both think it should happen. A lot of people don't, but we'll see. I'm very excited for this comeback, though. Looks awesome. And I've literally liked every single one of them, so.
Look at these dance formations. Do you know it'd be better if there were 7 members?
Wink, wink.
Gosh.
Bum, bum.
That was dope.
Look at that old logo from, like, so many logos ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright, great number 3. What's my number 3? Oh, yeah. My number 3 is, like the Beatles, had a huge musical impact on everyone. It's WJSN, The Black, with Easy. Oh my gosh.
They revolutionized music.
This is, this is something else.
Let's just say...
This made me cry tears of joy.
When Exy reveals the bangs, or takes the bangs away and reveals the forehead, things happen. Moves are made.
This was such a sick everything.
I just love how they literally just took the group from the boss stage and
I know.
The actual subunit.
They're like, you know what? People really like that. We should just actually make something out of it.
Dude, these post and pre-game ending fairies.
Bono's just all about the piercings, the fake piercings.
Man, I love Solo's hair so much.
It's so cool. It's just one of those great comebacks where everyone hits just the right way.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
they have like the little suits on.
That was like one of the huge concepts of it was like the suits. I was like, yes,
It's the best. Man, Icho's so pretty. And then Bona's out here with like a different piercing.
She has all her crazy fake piercings.
Like every single video, it's like a different piercing.
It looks awesome.
With the side braid hair like Momo had in Feel Special.
Yep. She's super cool. She's like the most jewelry.
She really does.
Probably because in the video she was a criminal. Even though I guess they all were at the end. Those were a really good video. Some K-pop videos, actually a lot, I'm like, no idea what was going on there. But that one actually had like a nice kind of story you could follow.
True. I just love Solo's hair. Anytime they have the dark top with a different color under, it's so nice. Like half the members had in Unnatural.
Yeah.
Her bangs are just so nice.
This is such a perfect song for these. It's just everything coming together at the right moment, right time to form perfection.
All I know is I don't know if in my heart I can say it's more than Chakome. Because I love Chakome.
Oh, no, I completely understand.
What I really just want is Chakome to cover this song. And for this...
I don't know.
WJ the Black to cover...
they have to do that.
Humph.
They have to do that because that'd be awesome. I just want them to cover in the outfits that they have now.
Man, actually, freaking raps in the song are so sick. I don't know.
Chakome was really awesome too. I think I give this one a slight edge. But they're both excellent subunits.
I just want them to have a draft where they each draft. One gets Daewon and the other one gets...
to just do a performance.
I'm amazed I haven't seen the other girls reacting to this music video yet, in like a YouTube video.
Yeah, we need that. We need all the content from it.
Because that's the different chocolate.
That was such a great video. It was so funny.
I loved it. It was like the other girls reacting to it, and then the actual girls in the group reacting to it.
Yeah. They're like, oh my goodness.
This is just the grown WJSN concept we've all wanted.
Yeah, it's great because they can have the two...
Although, honestly, that was also just unnatural.
Yeah, this is like just like an extension of Unnatural.
Oh my goodness.
This
so
is like Unnatural
Oh
After Dark.
It really is. Oh my goodness. Look at that ending fairy.
I don't know. That song might have already done it.
Dude, that's
might be my fave. Who knows?
Next up, my second favorite group. I feel like the prophecy is fulfilling itself.
Oh, and really quickly.
Now that they're actually active doing things, I have Promise 9 as my number 2 group with the new song We Go. And this like literally just came out yesterday.
Yep.
Now, we've said in some other episodes and we've said other times that they're like one of our favorite groups ever. Yeah. And they would be higher up on my list of things if they, you know, were actually active and they did stuff. But once some of the other groups fell off and WJSN became my favorite, spoiler alert, Promise was not around. Like they were literally gone for like a year and a half not doing anything.
They take very long breaks.
And if they were like around, like actually doing stuff when that happened, they could easily have been my favorite group right now.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure I was thinking about it. And the last time we did an episode where we talked about our favorite groups, I'm pretty sure they were still like number 3.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's not like they like just came out of nowhere like number 2.
They always hang around the top at the second spot.
Yeah, always the bridesmaids, never the brides. Because I liked, both of us did, liked Promise 9 way before we even knew who like WJSN even was.
Oh yeah.
Or like ITZY was even a group. You know?
Yeah, we liked them before ITZY existed. Pretty sure.
Or Everglow. Or anything really.
So they had the head start.
It's just they were gone.
Yep.
And then they came back
but you don't know why.
Feel Good, and it really just made me question a lot of things.
Yep.
But at that point, I was really just too deep in, and there's just no looking back.
True. It happens.
Because we've talked also a lot on the show about how we've just watched a ton of Promise 9 content.
Lots. More than a lot of other groups.
I used to watch their like little Channel 9 videos, like religiously when they like came out. I'd watch them that day, and I'd watch all of them.
They're hilarious.
But yeah, after like on my oldest, I would have had like CLC and then Eyes One, and then Promise would be like an easy number 3 of my favorite groups.
Yeah, they would probably always kind of hover around 5 or 4 or 5, even when they don't. Yeah, when they didn't do anything, because it was always like, oh, the hope of Promise 9 just existing and maybe doing something puts them high. It just shows how much we really like them, honestly.
Oh yeah, Promise is the best. I've tried to get everyone in the Discord to watch Channel 9 videos with me numerous times.
Yeah.
Oh no, blocked.
Dude, at least they just denied that call from their fans.
Hey.
Nope.
Also, we got busy. Megan out here with her dark hair.
Yeah, all the visuals in this video are really great.
Yeah, shout out to the stylist because everyone looks great.
This song's really awesome. It's like fun, kind of like mature in its own way.
It's a good progression from Glass Shoes and DK.
Definitely.
And like fun. Oh my goodness, what an outfit!
Just the right direction for Promise. I hope they exist for so much longer.
Thank God they're a group made on like a reality show that's like a permanent group.
Yeah.
So we like don't have to worry about them disbanding. Well, I don't want to say that because we almost did a close call.
We're waking up tomorrow with some bad news.
We had a close call. So.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, yeah, I love Promise. Promise is the best.
Yeah, speaking of, they're also my number 2.
Dude, yeah.
Literally when they that was like an elbow high five too.
That double tap.
when they came back, I was like, well, they're number 2. Like they automatically were. So
Look at G-Sun in this pick right now.
I went with an awesome B-side, which is Airplane Mode. I really love this song.
Look at Nak Young's hat.
Dude, she's just in Russia riding that
She
roller
really
coaster. If I've learned anything, is that For Almost 9 is awesome and deserves all the credit, and that roller coasters are really dangerous. Be careful on roller coasters.
They can be very dangerous.
Disclaimer. I don't know why. Go for it.
Since we're on the topic, spoiler alert, our next series is we're reviewing all the episodes of Idol School.
Yes.
That we're currently watching.
Idol School, which we've wanted to watch forever, which is another Mnet, not performance show. What's it called?
It's a elimination
show. Yes, we've been wanting to watch it. It's how For Almost 9 was made. And we're going to do a whole series on it because why not? And we have watched the first 2.
I was going to say, since I think there's 12 episodes maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start it and then have to do like a break in between it right away.
Yeah.
So this will give us enough time to watch at least one more so we can make the first 3 episodes. So if we're doing blocks of 3, that'll be 4 episodes.
That would like hit up right until the next monthly breakdown, so.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing next.
The only hint I'm giving so far is that I love it.
Oh, it's so great.
It's awesome.
Palpitations, it's okay.
I just love where like
they have so many good views.
I just love like their kind of style right now. It's so nice.
I really wanted to put 22nd Century Girl as my song, but I've already put that as a song like 9 times.
Dude, it's a great song.
Also, Weather or Magogi from the last ones were so good.
So great.
They have such good B-side songs.
I just love where they're at as like their whole like concept as a group is so nice.
I was happy all of them are back because So-Young wasn't there last time.
She had a nasty injury.
Nasty ankle injury. But yeah, For Almost 9, love them.
It just warms my heart seeing them be active.
I know.
I hope they can get their first win. I just love this part. So nice.
It's
going to be tough, but I hope they can get their first win somehow.
That's crazy they haven't won for...
Just
they didn't win for like Love Bomb.
How did I get Love Bomb? Come on, fans. And all the crazy rules that go into these voting shows.
Actually, I guess I could look and
can they just go in and go against some like solo guy? The people that CLC beat.
They picked a bad time to come back because there's a lot of groups.
They're going to have to go. If aespa wins a bunch of awards for using a Fast and Furious song, then I give up.
Let's see. ITZY's won a bunch lately.
I think, yeah, they've done pretty good.
ITZY won. Who else has won recently? In Hyphen, Brave Girls.
Oh My Girl.
Highlight, whoever Highlight is.
Good job, Highlight.
Did Brave Girls win on this for Roland again?
They're just racking in the championships from their 4-year-old song.
Dude, that's like the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
It is really the craziest thing ever. Good for Brave Girls. We will definitely talk about their comeback when they have it next month, so hopefully it's sick.
And last but not least, my number 1 favorite group, which would be no surprise to anybody, is WJSN.
Oh, yeah.
They have overtaken Normandy and my heart. And this is a song off their From WJSN album. It's called Perfect, and I love this song. I love the they always have some random crazy sounding song, you know?
Yeah.
That's different than a normal song you'd hear.
Yeah.
It's always my favorite. Man, just young WJSN out here.
It really is.
With all in case you're confused by my analogy, Normandy is my heart and WJSN is overtaking it.
Oh. I thought Normandy was CLC, but...
No.
That's okay.
Listen to this lead vocal Miki right now. Also, fun fact, the very first WJSN album I bought was the one that we went and bought from WJSN from Gurney Mills.
Yeah.
And it was really beat up and legit all this cellophane was torn off it and it was
yeah.
And I'm someone definitely stole the photo card out of this. There's nothing in here.
I thought it would be stolen, honestly.
And then we went and we opened it, and lo and behold, I got the photo card I wanted.
Yep.
And I got the Suni photo card out of here, and it was the best.
Which is crazy because there's a lot of possibilities. So.
Yeah. It was super clutch. I was super happy. Actually, it's this picture right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I love when WJ's makes these like weird poppy sounding songs, like Pantomime or Robot.
I don't understand why they're not more popular. I know they're really popular, but they're a group I'm like, why are they not just like one of the biggest? They got the numbers, they got the music, they got the songs, like... I don't know.
Or like BB BB Boo. That's like my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Just baby WJson.
They really are. I'm just like looking at the pictures right now. And I'm like, wow, just a bunch of youngins. And Exy.
And Solo
Bono,
looking the same.
Solo, Bono, Exy pretty much look the same.
The Japanese members are there. Or Chinese members are there.
Maybe one day they'll just come back for a special song. Let's just bring the Chinese members back for the next subunit.
I just want Suni, Sungso, and Miki to draft Dawon into their super group and just make a grown, awesome subunit.
That'd be sick. And then Yunjung doesn't get one because she was in IY.
Yeah,
that was her subunit, was IY. She can sing a OST.
I remember one time I made a trip up to Chicago, and I listened to every single WJson album that they had.
Dude.
That's how I found all the songs I liked.
That's what it takes.
Speaking of a group that has a bunch of logos, WJson has a different logo.
They do. They have some really good ones.
What a fun song.
It's really good.
So upbeat and happy.
It is awesome, too, because they've had that really nice progression of, like, super fun, energetic, into, like...
young and youthful.
Like, youth into more, like, mature. Still super fun. Like, it's just a nice progression of, like, a group.
What a great song. Love Me.
Look at all those members.
I know.
Gosh, darn, I hear that rain outside.
Who's your number one?
My number one is ITZY. They've been my favorite for a long time, and since they came back not that long ago, I had to put them at number one with Mafia in the Morning. And this was the stage I definitely wanted to see.
We've got this stage, because I've never seen the live stages of it.
I've seen a couple, but I did not see this one. And this was the one I wanted to see with their awesome glittery shiny suits. This was the stage where they danced with the black and the black danced with them in like the backstage or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That video was so cool. Because that's where I first saw these outfits. I was like, I need to see that stage.
Also, ITZY really just doesn't miss ever. They like always make hits.
No, this song was a banger.
They're so sparkly.
It was so nice to have like Unnatural, and then we had this one, and then now we just have like all the other girl groups coming back.
Just a landfall.
It really was. I love this song. It was sick.
Also, little suits are the best.
They're awesome, especially these like glittery.
They're like super glittery.
Who even made this? The glittery suit makers.
That's a specialty. Like the people who just specialize in making giant dinosaur animatronics.
Oh my gosh. They sit at the same table.
They do.
And this has been a nice era for the stylists. They've been on their game. Their red shoes are nice too.
It's so crazy when I see like ITZY compared to other groups because they all just look so tall.
Oh yeah.
Like, what's the average height of ITZY? It's got to be like 5'5".
I don't know. Because Yuna's pretty tall, Yej's pretty tall, Leah's pretty tall.
I'd imagine that Chaeryeong is the shortest one.
Yeah.
But she also doesn't look like she's short, so... Or maybe it's just the sparkly pants playing tricks on my eyes.
Those are some really sparkly pants. These outfits are dope.
Go, Leah, go! Get your shine, girl.
I will say, at least she didn't have her bangs that much.
Oh
like, at
my
all,
God.
actually. She, like, only had them in those teasers. Those are some interesting bangs.
That would have made my top 3 worst haircuts of all time list.
Gosh.
I wonder if you could guess the other 2.
Yeah, it's crazy because her hair's not orange.
I know. That's just the kisses.
They really only had it for like the teasers, and she like hasn't had it since.
So many crown poses.
Oh my gosh, it's a butterfly.
That was awesome.
What a great
that's crazy
ending fairy.
I just still don't think anything beats the ending fairies for Super Junior when they did a house party.
They definitely know how to be ending fairies. They're veteran ending fairies.
They know what they're doing now.
They just like don't care, but they're hilarious.
That's the key.
House party was sick.
But I mean, it's good to have a little update of our favorite groups.
Yeah, it's always changing. Always changing. Our alts are still the same, which naturally, so.
Groups leave. Other groups show up.
Fromus comes back, so people get bumped down. That's just the rules.
I'd say some of the notable groups that were not included were like Twice, but they really haven't been doing much lately. Or like a Red Velvet, who also have not been really doing much lately.
Not at all.
Or Luna. Luna really has not been doing much lately.
Not for a while. Also, I don't know when Red Velvet's actually going to do anything as a group again. At least, like, we know Twice is coming back eventually. Luna, I don't know. But Joy's having her solo thing, so I do not know when Red Velvet's going to come back.
And also,
it's been over a year.
Obviously, CLC would have been number one, but I don't think they're a group anymore.
They haven't been active in a while either.
So.
And, you know, had some stuff happen.
I don't know. I couldn't, in all good faith, put them on the list.
Yeah, I mean that's just how the K-pop rankings work, man.
Another group.
It's always tough when people aren't active.
Was really close to being on the list, but they get bumped off because I've been listening to Lovely so much. Was Oh My Girl.
Yeah, same here. They would be like my number 6.
They'd be our honorable mention.
Actually, they were my number 5, and I crossed them out just because Odd Eye Circle is so great. And I was like, and I kind of wanted to save them for next week because I didn't want to put all the songs that have like just come out. So
true.
But yeah, Oh My Girl's been amazing. They're great.
If I didn't listen to so much Lovelies and follow so much Majors on Instagram, they definitely would have been.
Majors really is just great on Instagram. Shout out to the personal accounts.
But also, Oh My Girl songs. If we were just doing this strictly based off Dolphin, they'd be number 1.
Seriously, it's like the best B-side ever. Dun Dun Dance has been really good. All their posts on social media. It's just the best now when you wake up because obviously Korea's a different time. So we get all their social media posts like in the morning when we wake up. And there's just been so much great stuff because we have so many people back doing things. Everyone's active on Instagram and it's just amazing.
Another group that I was going to put on and I crossed off, but then I didn't put them on was NCT.
Yeah.
Listen to a lot of NCT.
I always listen to a lot of NCT. Mainly just 127 to be more specific, but
is NCT better than Lovelyz? Maybe.
That's tough. That's a toss-up. We'll leave that one to the fans and see what they say.
Let the fans decide.
We'll leave that to the Loveliness versus whatever NCT's fans are called.
Another group I wanted to put on, but I didn't because they really haven't been doing anything lately, so I haven't really thought of them as Woo-Ah.
Yeah, haven't been the most active lately.
But
it's tough. I mean, if you have a group that's... I mean, Red Velvet hasn't done anything like a year and almost a half, sort of.
It's been a long time.
So, like...
When did Psycho come out? Because they really haven't done anything since...
Something in, like, late 2019.
Let me look.
Because I know we kept having, like, debates with people in the Discord of, like, could that be up for Song of the Year?
It really wasn't a debate with anybody. It was Josh being stupid.
We're like, can it be in... Because it was in 2019. They're like, oh, but it's late, so it counts as 2020. We're like, is that how it works?
December 23rd, 2019.
Yeah, so
it's been like a year and a half.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Damn,
I don't know.
So long.
I don't know if Red Velvet would actually like disband, but I think they could just go into like a not actual like group time of just everyone, pretty much what it is now, just everyone doing their own thing, and that turns into just like years.
Yeah, CLC's been gone for like 8 months.
Okay.
So I mean, but I honestly I don't.
Seems like longer.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be a group much
because
longer.
Lightsome is coming soon, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Does anyone have 3 girl groups going right now, like a company? I don't know if I can think of one off the top of my head. Maybe somewhere, but
not that I really.
Because like JP is ITZY and Twice.
And then Twice, outside of the Japanese stuff they haven't put out a Korean song since October 26th.
Yeah. Damn, it's been a while.
So that's been a while too.
But they are coming. They're coming in June with a summer song, so that's going to be sick. Probably.
That's what
we all can expect a Twice summer song to be really good.
Twice and summer are pretty good.
Just a good combo.
I want that WJSN summer song.
Yeah, just come back.
They've been on a hot streak.
Yeah, I mean, they brought out the black right after Unnatural, so...
Yeah, they had Chocolate, then they had the black.
Then
they had Unnatural, then they had the black.
Let's just have another full group come back and make Boogie Up again.
That's...
Boogie Up again, just call it that. Boogie Up was sick.
Dude, Boogie Up
That's like ultimate summer.
Nothing's better than just like summer songs. I love summer songs.
Yeah, they're the best. Just those fun, summery, awesome videos, awesome outfits.
I'm just... Also, for anyone who's wondering... WJSN finally has an artist pick on Spotify.
Finally, they earned it.
So
what pick is it?
It's like one of their pictures from the Unnatural photo shoot. I think I have one actually on my poster.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay, cool.
Better than nothing. It was just literally the album cover of Unnatural.
Yeah, good. They got that album photo.
You know what I was thinking about it? The Unnatural photo shoot and cover and aesthetic of it really did not match their album cover. Really at all. It's just kind of like grown, mature, like dark colors, and their albums were like watercolored.
Oh yeah,
purple and blue and orange on like with like white flower design on it. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
That was kind of interesting.
Not that it's really important, but yeah. Anyways, that's our updated favorite groups.
Right now. It's all over the place, but pretty much everyone's stand for Almost 9.
Yeah, just go stand for Almost 9. Moral of the story is, WJSN, don't slip up because Almost 9 is right there.
Dude, they're right there. They're always on everyone's...
they're ready to take their crown.
They're on everyone's tails, man. And they have this comeback's awesome, so... Can't wait to watch some content from this one.
I feel like they ought to put out some type of videos.
Yeah, we'll get...
They were super funny.
Hopefully they can get on some variety shows, and I'm sure they'll get some Channel 9 and all that fun stuff, so...
Yeah. Fun episode. Stay tuned for our end of the month episode next week. Our update on the fantasy draft.
Yep, updates. The monthly update for May next week. And then eventually we'll get into our super awesome series of Idol School, which is freaking awesome.
It is great. I love it.
It's great. And we've only seen 2 episodes.
I know it would be really sad when girls start to get eliminated.
Oh, I know. It always sucks.
I don't think that's till episode 4, so I think we got a couple episodes left.
Yep. Of the madness.
I know.
It really is just, well, we'll talk about it more later. Obviously, we're going to have whole episodes on it. So, follow us on our social media, Kpop Kimchi 101, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Follow Fall Graw's Magic page at...
Oh, Not Your Average Meta.
Oh, yeah. We're promoting that every time.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what we do.
Sure. I'm going to use this channel or podcast to be the sponsor of my own...
Dude, we can do that.
My own other channel.
We can do it. We have the technology to do it. But yeah, that does it. Episode 83, I think?
Yep.
We're on the road to 100.
We're
on the road to 100.
We should be around 100 by the time we get to our 2-year anniversary.
Oh man, that's going to be really crazy. Future Us is going to be really shocked that we made it that far. So
I can tell
Pat on the back for Future Us. Good job.
I
guess hopefully we make it that far. We're not there yet. So
we almost didn't make it a couple weeks ago. So
you know what? Tune in last week if you want to hear that story.
Yeah.
But yes, that does it. Episode 83 in the books. I'm JT. He's Fall Girl. We are the K-Pop Kimchi Podcast. We love you guys. Peace.
Later.
I'm on the next level. 저 너머의 문을 열어 next level. 널 결국엔 내가 부셔 next level. 코스모에 탈 때까지 next level. check it out, check it out, check it out.